It's 52 meters plus 5'7" are pushing me to not take position at my to 7M dad's company. I am a former federal employee recently let go with all the happening. I've been sending out applications in masse to find work ASAP as my wife and I just signed a new lease. One of the companies I applied at was where my dad 5'2" and wife 28F currently work. I got a call back pretty quick, interviewed and was given an offer the next day. I qualify for this job based on my own professional merit. I only mentioned the fact my dad and wife work there for disclosure purposes in the application process. My wife is absolutely thrilled as it's a pretty good raise and lots of growth opportunity as the department that is looking to hire me is going through some restructuring. I didn't mention it to my dad before applying because frankly, I was not confident I would get an offer. It's a hard company to get into, and when my wife was hired there about a year ago, my parents seemed to be very happy and supportive of that. Anyway, I messaged my dad today to tell him I got an offer. He responds immediately to say that it was a terrible idea and literally the worst thing I could possibly do. Within 10 minutes, my mom calls me to push me to not take that job, even though I'm unemployed and no other offers are on the table. She spoke to how it would make my dad feel to now have his job security challenged, having to be responsible for someone else he's related to at the company. We'd be in different departments, different buildings, and never interact. She said that I was threatening his livelihood and that was something you just don't do. I'm seething at this since they both voted for Trump, knowing what his plans were for government employees. And since I've been in Fed service, they've talked down to me about how I need to find something more worth it in the private sector. I'm not a bad employee. I have a great track record, plenty of professional references to speak to that. I asked my mom why they think I would be a liability and reflect poorly on my dad's image, as that seemed to be what she implied. But she insists that's not what she means and that I could just do better elsewhere. Well, there's no other offer on the table. I'm not sure how they can take this position of you are great, you can do anything, just not anywhere near me because I don't want it to be reflected upon me. It just seems contradictory. Bottom line, do I endanger my and my wife's financial security and delay the process of finding a new job, or do I just say fuck it and go for it against their wishes? My wife is pushing me toward the latter.